What is going on, everyone? How is it going? Today we are going to be playing, as far as I know, the best of Draven from Regional Qualifier Vancouver. Now, this deck's really cool. It's a cool take on some of the aggressive decks that we have right now. As you've seen, a lot of the aggressive decks are playing Rek'Sai to try to combat some things in the meta. Obviously, Vex, being a crazy broken card, shuts down a lot of red archetypes. So we see a lot more red decks leaning towards these early accelerate units so that they can get out before the Vex comes into play. Also, we see this is a pretty standard just mid-range list. So let's hop into the games and I'll show you how Draven works. Alright, we are into our next game, playing Draven against Lilia. Okay, this is a newer card. Let's go Starspring. Dusk Rose. Okay, Mulligan. Oof. Yeah, I think we just discard both. I know that sounds crazy, but like, I like the Spinning Axe and I really like the Rek'Sai, because we're gonna have to be playing a pretty quick game here against these sprites. Rivet Bloom. I say as he doesn't even play a sprite. Patipora, I think, is just one of those cards that like should have always been played. I know, like, in Sphere 4s, a lot of decks weren't playing it, and like I get it. I understand why you don't play it, but I think it's such a good card. Yep. That's fine. It's also fine. I think I just move over the Raven Bloom now. Go up, draw. It's not bad at all. Do we just drop Rek'Sai and base? I'm gonna play Overzealous Fan just in case. And I think we do pop the Poro back. Reason being is I am afraid of Sprite Burst. Sprite Burst into Overzealous Fan is scary, and that sucks. Will they be able to kill Overzealous Fan? Yes. Yep. If they don't have Sprite, they can move Lilia like straight into me, which is fine because I just push her back. I'm really not worried about a whole lot, except for I don't want my Poro to die because I want him to have to commit to a battlefield and then I can move in with the Poro. There's an argument, and we'll see what he has in his hand. I think this might have been a misplay or like a blunder on my part, but we're learning the deck, you know? That's part of it. Alright, let's see. 5 tapped for, yeah, there's a Sprite Burst. Okay, that's what I expected. He's gonna have to move 2 into here though, otherwise I'm gonna push him back. Oh, it's just moving him back? Okay, that's fine. I actually love that for me. He's gonna go to 4, then I'm gonna be able to cleave and Patiporo in. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Seems sick. What? I think that's actually like exactly what I wanted to see. Alright, first off, we're gonna move Overzealous into here, and we're going to cleave. Go up a point. And we're gonna Patiporo into here. That's a point, and we're gonna tap 4 for a Vex. And I should have drawn. That's technically a miss trigger, but that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's fine. If we want to uncheck power this, that's so cool with me. 1, 2, 3. This goes away. 4. Looks like I move here. And then 1, 2, 3. Recycle. Oh wait, I didn't mean to recycle. Well, I did, but that was stupid. I shouldn't have recycled. And it was a purple I recycled. Dang it. Hold up. I think I tapped 3 because I 3. Yeah, recycled. Yeah, okay. Do it again. Pass. It's my bad. Didn't mean to go to the bottom. Vex is huge here. I really hope he can't get through my next Vex. If he has an unchecked power, I mean, yeah, just do it, I guess. But like, oh my. There's no way he's main deck 3, right? He's probably main decking 2. I mean, there's an argument that he's main decking 3, but I would be surprised personally. Yep. Heck yeah, this is sick. I'll go up 1. And I'm going to tap 2. Falling Star. Sick. Then I just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play Ferris Forerunner. Move Rek'Sai back and pass. That Vex really kills this deck. It really kills this deck, I won't even lie. If I were him, I'd be searching for the next unchecked power, or Watcher. Yeah, that's a fair thing to grab too. Yep, I get minus... That's huge, actually, because I should be able to put her at a 7. We recycle Hide Tide Turner. If TwwowzTCG wants to go into here, that's fine. I'll just bring Vex over here. I should have probably developed my board. At least played Draven. That's unfortunate that I didn't do that, but fine. Let's see what he does. I think moving TwwowzTCG Watcher... I mean, of course I don't know what's in his hand, but I think it's smartest for him to move TwwowzTCG Watcher into here, right? Assuming that I don't have any combat tricks, which I do, and I do. Moving Watcher in here, trying to kill my Vex, playing Tide Turner, switching Vex, I'd be trading. Or targeting. That's fine. Moving him in here for 8. I'm a 2 and a 2. It's fine. Reveal. Okay. 2 mechs. He could move Plundering Poro in here. If he can buff it over Vex, I can give Vex +3 to make it a 7. So for him to get over, he would need a like on guard, or on guard discipline, which is very possible. If that's what he decides to do, of course. Deflect. Looks like he's just gonna slam it with Max of Foresight and try to do something. Nice. It's good for me. Huge for me. Now I just need to really hold this battlefield, I think. Yep. Yep. Okay. I mean, if he just wants to play it there, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go to 6 first. Gonna play Draven in my base. He has nothing with ganking, right? I'm not worried about it. I'll take the gamble. I'm gonna be able to hold with 7 might here, and I'm gonna move it back just in case. I'm trying to think what could get over like 7 might in this. That can't be. I mean, it can't be accelerated, so he would have to gank. Sprite's done no matter what. Yeah, they're not playing anything in this deck that accelerates other than the sprites, right? Like, and Watcher, but you know. So next turn, I think I just swing over all of this, right? I go to like 12 on Draven. Okay, sure. I don't think he's gonna be able to get over this. Okay, I got a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play this. Move my decks back. Here, 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 and then tap 2, cycle. Play this. Group with Draven. I have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. There's no cards, I don't think. GG, I believe. Draw and go to 8. Draven versus Lilia. Draven's the better aggressive deck, I guess. Alright, we are in our next game. We are playing against Aurora. Seeing that, it makes me just want to go Ornn's greatest and say screw it, right? We like this. Play stack deck. Alright. I think we just grab this, right? Like, I don't think there's a reason to grab something else. Patipora, pass. Goal here, score as many points as possible, by the way. Why do you draw 2? Okay. Alright, bro. Go here. Go here. Pass. No, I think Draven's one of the rare decks that like sort of can actually get over like Elder Dragon or something. The problem is Elder Dragon. Like he just drops it and then Flurry of the Blades and Flurry Blades, Flurry Blades, and I don't know. I think Riot's got to do something about one of those two cards. I think Aurora is balanced. I think Elder Dragon and Aurora isn't. Honestly, I think Aurora Dragon's balanced even if you just ban Flurry of Blades. Because that way, like, you know, deflect. Deflect. Because, like, it's one thing whenever, it's one thing whenever it's like, you know, a deck's just like better, like Aurelia, right? Her super spell's like really good. Not like, I just think Elder Dragon makes it so oppressive on some of the meta, like against like certain decks, you just can't win. Like it really does feel that way. So, I think it's crazy that it isn't banned yet. I think what will happen is after Hartford, if it's going to be banned, it'll be banned. Otherwise, we'll just leave it. Even though it hasn't won like a tournament or anything, I just think the card's crazy, broken. It does lose the sideboard, so like I guess it's balanced in that way, but like, you know, still. There's also just a chance you don't draw it, so like, you know, it's not as busted as Draven is, right? Like, and we just pass because we just hope. Oh, didn't draw, did I? There's the Aurora. Yep. There it is. Womp womp. Let's see the Elder Dragon. So he has not one Flurry Blades in hand. Five. Darius. Let's be so for real. He just has Flurry of Blades in hand, so like, does it really matter? I want to say no. But, we'll try anyway. Go here. Good, bad. Okay, I'm just gonna go to 6. The Elder Dragon moves into me and I cry. Yep. See, you know, I was thinking about playing like a Aurora deck on YouTube, like a video, but they're just kind of boring. Like, the only interesting one is Volibear Aurora, but it's only interesting because Aurora is your main game plan. Like, it's just you gamble and you either hit it or you don't. Then, like, you know, Mind Splitter, second Aurora. All right. Oh yeah. Mind Splitter. There we go. Wow. Who would have guessed? All right. Sick. Okay, wait till they have Flurry of Blades. And now I just gambled that they don't have Flurry of Blades. We saw one Flurry of Blades on the bottom. See two Flurry of Blades. Elder Dragon. Yeah, alright. Alright. GG. And that's Aurora. Great. Alright, on to the next game. Playing Draven. Against Ornn. Okay, going first. This is a good hand. Like, immediately just play Pour Out. I think Star Spring's good into Ornn first because it's kind of in your advantage. He's gonna play sprites and he moves into sprite. Yeah, the silver gets recycled. The silver gets recycled. Oh, right. Okay. Forgot Ornn's ability. Flat out cleave, move in here. Go up and I draw. Then I tap 2 and I play a Noxus Hopeful. This is good because he's gonna play a sprite, move it into the other battlefield, assumably, or assuming he is. Also, we're not seeing the really big Ornn, which is interesting. Which, yeah, it's really interesting actually. Heart of Dark Eyes gives something +3, right? Yeah. Right. Okay. You probably won't have a unit next turn though. That's fine. I just Kaisa next turn. Or no, I can't Kaisa. Well, no, I still Kaisa, sorry. Go 1, draw, pass. Next turn I could play Kaisa and then cleave the other Kaisa into Growth if he plays something there, or if he just moves it on Kaisa. That's a thing he can do too. Cards that like I'm scared against right now is like Sprite Burst. Anything that comes in readied is rough. But honestly, I'm not super against it. He's probably gonna spin a turn dropping Ornn, right? Like, oh nope, Scuttle Crab draw. Okay, so he can't play Sprite Burst anymore. He could play this, which would suck, but right. Yep, there's another one. Okay. All right, man. Cool. Okay. Kai's just gonna die, right? So. Dream seems good here. I could be playing slower and probably better. As in, like, put things in base and then not accelerate them. Which is true. He's just gonna Sprite Fountain. Power up the Sprite, move it into Kaisa, yeah. Right. Yeah, don't. That's fine. Next turn I get to Darius. So I'm not too worried about it. Playing Ornn. Okay, top 4 and reveal a gear. Draw. Okay. What was it? Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cycle. Give him a cleave. Okay. Let's see what it is. Move him here. I'm revealing, bro. Reveal. Yep, you see him? Go to 4. To play overzealous, move back Darius, pass. And that's the better play. If he moves with Ornn, I just overzealous away. And if he moves to Grove of the God Will, I can move Darius in next turn. I think both are good. Sure, he's gonna equip that to Ornn. I think I'm just gonna spend these next few turns like completely bouncing Ornn if I have the chance. I'm gonna rebuke it, then hopefully I can draw into a unit to be able to play, and then I can return him. Yep. That one I think he does have to recycle for, right? Okay, he did. Right. Should just be able to move over this. Okay, I'll go up to 5. I think this wasn't smart because now I just have to play Spinning Axe, group it to Darius. Not a spell. 5 plus 3, he's at an 8. I can make him a 10, which would be 1 less than them. Rebuke the drop order. Move over with Darius. Draw. Go pass. I don't think I double hold here quite because he could definitely just move over some stuff. So I am currently an 8 on Darius. I know he has the Fire in hand, so I'm just gonna Starcross to try to get it out of him. Darius might die here. It's unfortunate. We're going to at least attempt the Starcross just to get it out of his hand. Yep. It's fine. That one's unfortunate, actually, that he has this. Because then he can just drop order and move in anyway. I think he wins here, but like barely. There's like a few things that can happen that can cause me to win, but I think he probably has the game. Very honestly. I'm gonna choose to just kill this. Move it back. Draw. That was huge. Drop order. Does it again. I should be able to get over Ornn. I don't know how he's a 9. He's definitely a 6. I get over the 6. Ornn dies. I draw. That'd be nice to have, but sadly I don't. This guy's gonna go down to 4. He's gonna go down to 4. Yeah, he equips, he wins. So yeah, I think that's just GG's. Let's see if he sees the line, but I'm pretty sure he sees the line. Yep, that'll just be game. I mean, he's gonna have 8, right? Alright. Alright. Post-game interview with Draven. What do we think? I think Draven feels very similar to Spirit Forge. Obviously, they took away a lot of his cards that made him broken. So there's that. I honestly think that he has a really hard time into Aurora unless you draw your Starcross and your Thermo Beam. I mean, terribly hard time. I think you could sequence it to where it's not as bad, but like there's some certain cards you have to draw. I also think it's rough if you can't. I think it's also rough if you are going second in general. Like that Ornn game. I mean, he just had like 2 Sprite Lanterns. He just had every card. But also, I just kept like hitting a wall with Draven's units. So that feels a little rough. Also, I think it'd be really interesting to see this Draven player's matchups in Vancouver, and if he went first. That's something I'm definitely going to be doing and posting for you guys when I play my deck in Hartford. Just for the simple fact that, like, he had to be going first a few too many times, and I feel like I mean, obviously, spoiler alert, but most of the top place finishes you see are people go first, and they get good matchups into their decks. Most, not all. There's definitely exceptions to that rule, and I think there's definitely certain players that are really good. So I'm not gonna pretend like there isn't. Number 2, I think that this deck's really fun to play. Obviously, I'm not anywhere close to being like good on it, but I think I could get there. It's definitely a fun like aggro list. I think red just has a bad time right now into most decks, just because one, if they have a Vex, you just kind of can't do anything with your accelerate units. Like you saw in that Lilia game, she had all the sprites that are ready, but like Vex just shut them down so bad. And also like there's just certain board states that just feel unbeatable. And I do think maybe there's a little bit of rushing with me playing Draven, but I also think that there's a little bit of a like slowness that you have to play with Draven. Like you have to play slow, not like necessarily play slow, but like you have to develop your units in base, kind of build up a big like group, and then move in with all of them at once, which is definitely a different play style than Spearforged Draven a little bit. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your morning, evening, midday, night, whatever you're watching this. If you haven't already, you should definitely subscribe. We're trying to hit a good amount of them. Like the video, share it with your friends, comment down below what decks you would like to see next. Also comment, if I misplayed, call it out, because I like to know. Also, maybe any tips would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, so this has been Draven, and you guys have a good one.